Hi everybody and welcome back to another Tommy952 and FatalSaint Vico Shoutcast. Joining me is of course FatalSaint. What's up, man?
What's up, Tommy? Time for another VCO Light. Americans versus Wehrmacht, as the game was programmed to be played.
Oh yeah, and this time we're going to be playing around the factory of the Plusky. We were just discussing what a Plusky might be.
I have no idea. I have no idea. It's some kind of
Plusky.
German toy. I don't know.
Well, I'm guessing this is in Russia or something, but yeah,
Might
as
be
you can see, we're
strange.
actually on Right Train, which is something that we have, I don't think I've ever casted. Um, So this should be interesting. I mean, technically, it's a very good Wehrmacht map, like 2 MGs, and it's just like Loltastic lockdown. But apparently this was like a really awesome game with some massive epic comebacks, so this should be interesting.
I'll be very interested to see that.
Yeah, the US strategies that people employ on this map really do vary. Like, you see 4ES a lot. You often don't see 2 engineers racks. You often see like 1 engineer, 5 rifles, or other kind of weird build orders. But let's see how this goes. So we're going to unpause from the 10-second mark in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 11, 12, 13.
And I'm right with you. In the north, we have the American player Inverse under his Melville Millionaires Smurf, I guess, or something.
He's had this account for a while, I think.
Okay. Well,
Um,
it's Inverse anyways, and he is actually doing 2 engineers, building his racks.
This is true. I mean, when I watched DevM's play from his replay pack, I saw a lot of his Ret Train games, because this is definitely a map I struggle on as US, and he often does this, like, rush for the right-hand side fuel, and with 1 engineer and 5 rifles, because then you can have 1 engineer and 2 rifles versus a maximum of, like, 2 pioneers and 1 Volk, so you can just make, like, a massive push and, like, win really quick. But if you get it wrong, then it really sucks. You
Then
lose
it's
so
basically
much
the other way
manpower.
around.
Yeah, pretty much. But
That's not gonna be good.
we've got a pretty standard cap order from both players going just up the edges. I don't actually like capping the far right hand side with pioneers on this map because eventually your pioneer is going to run into an engineer, and 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose the pioneer engineer battle. So I prefer to keep
Yeah.
it like running up where that Volk is. But anyway, so we have the first rifle squad and the first Volk out. The Volk is actually being a bit more aggressive than the first rifle, ignoring that
I
strap
was just
point.
capping.
That strap point always gets ignored. It's like the runt of the litter in terms of points that never get capped. It's like that +5 fuel from the north of Stuhs that no one ever caps because it's just so far out the way. It's like...
Yeah, and it gives you minimal resources, so the point
Yeah,
is
exactly.
like, hoot. It's like whatever, Trevor, and they just skip it. I guess you can connect the fuel that you want outside of your base from the strat point on the left side instead, and connect the munitions just above the train yard there, and you get the cap on the 5 fuel anyways, and you can skip that strategic point, I guess, because the fuel in the top from the American base here connects the whole right side. So I guess I can see the point of just leaving that for like whenever I have an idle unit that has nothing to do, I'll cap it now.
Yeah, for sure.
We got a worker battle on the right side, NG versus Pios here, and Pios are actually capping under fire and taking very low damage. Okay, a little bit of few crits there.
Bit of damage,
but
that's... Well, they're going to
surprisingly
move
low.
back. If they get into green cover, they might be able to stall out for time for the Volks to come back and reinforce. But now we've got 2 rifles versus 2 Volks in the middle. The Volks are in worse cover, though. They're going to build themselves some sandbags, but they're going to take a lot more damage while they build them.
Nice, he's focus firing
Oh.
killers.
Yeah, he gets a crit there on one of
Very
those
nice.
builders. This is looking pretty good for the rifles at the moment.
Yeah, heavy cover, you know, obviously the sandbags heavy cover as well, but it's a little bit of a positional stuff from... I think he's actually building more sandbags, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he
And
did
lost a
build
lot of
himself some extra
Volks
sandbags, but he's losing too many Volks here. And he's sort of at like medium range, which is, I don't know, kind of awkward. I don't think the Volks are going to come out on the top side of this, but we'll see.
It doesn't look like it. The rifles are taking damage, but only 1 loss so far, and at the same time we have another worker battle on the west side, at the same time on the right side, so very nice micro for both players.
On the left-hand side, you might lose a Pioneer. Don't want to lose a Pioneer. Ooh, wow, that was
On
lucky.
the gauntlet.
That was very lucky.
And the engineer might lose actually on the right side. Oh, another
Oh
one.
my
Very
god,
low.
after losing a lot of health on that initial pyro, I'm surprised that he managed to win that. So we have Volk MG, which is an interesting build order, and floating quite a lot of manpower, and yeah, he's getting a sniper. So Volk MG sniper instead of the Volk Sniper MG that we've seen people like Seth pioneering and using so much recently.
Yeah, we got the fourth rifle being built from Inverse in the North American here. So yeah, 4 rifles. Let's see if he goes 5. Probably not, since he still has 2 NGs. You know, as
Still
you
got
said.
2 engineers, yeah. I doubt he'd be going 5 rifles, but I've seen him versus streams. He seems to like going bars quite a lot, but it would be kind of like a suicide mission.
Arc of the rifles on the right side, or is it not? Oh, it is.
No, wow,
got
oh, lucky
burst
rifles.
Very lucky, yeah. Small burst off, no suppression.
Lucky,
But
lucky
now he
guys.
knows the MG is there and he needs to do something about it. He might go around with the rifles, but that's a long way to go around, especially with reinforcing bolts hitting the field. Obviously, you can't see them.
He's going to see him as well, the LOS from that munitions point. Plus, he's actually going to unset up that MG and shoot it across the river here.
Ooh, very nice.
Those rifles, I bet those rifles can't even see him either, can they? Oh, maybe they can.
They can.
They're on negative cover though.
Oh, he needs to crawl faster than that.
It's okay, they can crawl out of that and they won't take too much damage. But what do we have out from Inverse? I saw him building something in the middle. Oh, he's building a...
He's going for weapon support
WFC.
out second. Yeah, so...
So that's pretty nice anticipation actually of the sniper that has popped out, and has actually popped off two rounds so far.
Yeah, maybe it's you know, a valid tactic on this map. As you said in the beginning, you know, getting strategies right for this map, especially with MG lockdowns and stuff. You know, snipers can help you solve that problem. So even though the enemy sniper has only just hit the field and gotten 2 kills, I don't think that actually made him produce the weapon support center, because, you know, I think that was his game plan from all along, basically from the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Nice bit of MG usage from Skyland there. Forces 2 rifles to retreat, but he's already giving away quite a lot of kills to these rifles. I mean, one rifle already has 4 kills over there on the left-hand side, which is quite a lot, considering it's only 6 minutes into the game.
Yeah, they got a lot of the vote kills from that initial engagement. So, you know, if he keeps doing these engagements with volks in, you know, awkward medium range somehow versus rifles in green cover, and just keeps giving the American player more free veterancy, which it basically is, he really needs to start working with sniper. You know, obviously he wants the protection of his MG, but he really needs to start racking up the rifle kills. And we do have infantry chosen for Inverse because he's planting mines.
Yeah, I saw him planting mines, and actually I just turned on the fog of war there. Skyline did actually see him planting that mine. Now they're just out of fog of war range, but I think they actually both saw each other planting each other's respective mines. So
yeah, I see your mines, and he sees his mines as well. But yeah, very nice mine placement.
I see your mines, and I see yours. Interesting. Maybe if we just all lay mines that we can all see, then it will be like fair game. I'm surprised. Oh, double snipers. That is so filthy. I as a US player, like double snipers is like my worst thing to fight. I hate double snipers.
Engineer is doing an awkward failed pathing because of the barbed wire.
He got stuck on the... Oh, it was a barbed wire.
Barbed wire cut off his retreat path, and the reprogram of the AI retreat path took too long. He stalled, died.
That's so dumb. You gotta love it when the engine just screws you like that.
Yeah, especially when it just does it like that. So we got a first sniper out for Inverse, so 4 rifles, 1 engineer, 1 lost there on the retreat, and his sniper, but versus double snipers, especially when they're hanging around each other. He might get a counter snipe, but it's probably just gonna produce a counter snipe for himself as well. But he's gonna be forced to use the sniper here soon, I think, if he wants to do any hit.
He can actually crawl out of that, so he's okay. But yeah, getting an early counter snipe is gonna be absolutely crucial, because I mean, yeah, double snipers, it's like you can't make any big rifle flanks unless you know you can get a counter snipe, because you will just
nice mine on the left side.
Yes. Getting the early damage in is always good, but we actually have a triage up from Inverse in the middle of his base, so the mine's effect is going to be mitigated somewhat.
Yep, triage up, and supply depot was actually cancelled. I don't know why, but...
Yeah, I heard the sound of something get cancelled. Maybe he's building himself a second sniper to counter the 2 snipers.
Oh, the counter
snipe this! Ah, you've got to love it when that happens.
Oh, you stupid engine! I hate you.
Yeah, well, this is 2.602 in its full glory right here. Snipers missing counter snipes. I saw Coloris posting in the forums recently, and he actually said that it wasn't possible to code it in the ideal way. For most people, the ideal way was to do it with so that like snipers always hit each other except when they were retreating or something like that. Apparently that was just like outside the realms of what was capable within the engine.
Yeah, the engine itself is so old, and
So we
you
can't
know.
we can't entirely blame the people who balanced the patch, but certainly
Oh,
sniper spam is definitely the tactic of choice right now for Ver players, because you can happily go sniper spam, sniper spam, sniper spam into tier 2 and be reasonably comfortable.
yeah, especially with tier 2
Oh,
being quite easily. Wow, he's really ballsy with his sniper. He's taking
yeah.
a shot at the MG. He knows those two snipers are around. He just
Yeah,
needs a
yeah,
shot now and
Skyland
then.
actually, he was pretty quick off the bat. He actually, one of his snipers laid down, but they didn't manage to quite get the shot off there.
Got some nice sweepers going on as well on the left side of the central VP. Oh wow! Now Skyland is. Oh wow! These
Ooh.
sniper wars are gonna be brutal. We
Ballsy,
actually
yeah.
we have a mortar out second from the weapon support center.
Oh, I
which
like
will
that.
help
I like that.
Gs, and I guess you can clear mines with it if he doesn't get sweepers.
Well, what he can do with it is he can take out the MG with it, and then the snipers have nothing to support it versus like a big rifle blob.
Yeah, but Skyline was actually pretty smart there, getting MP40s for his volts as protection for his double snipers. I think that's a good investment.
Yeah, normally as a
double
Ver player, I always tend to get MP40s if I go up against snipers, because they are... Oh my god! Savage! Savage headshot! You can't, like, engineers just seem to, like, melt underneath the...
Here we go. The MG is forced to retreat. Let's see if he's gonna move in with his two rifle squads and his mortar to lay down some supporting fire. We got a Gren out first and a half-track out second for
He's gonna
Sky.
throw a nade, but it's a pretty obvious nade, so it's easily dodged. And he's gonna lose a few guys there. Ooh, wow, bars pop now, which is actually a pretty nice timing for it. He just needs to get his... Oh my god, the sniper is ballsy as hell.
Off on the snipers, forced to retreat. Everything retreats. Middle is
Oh
lost.
boy, I didn't even see the smoke on my screen. But you don't want to kill yourself with your sniper there, Inverse. That could be potentially quite bad. But now we have a half track out from Skylands. Half tracks actually, they're being used a lot this patch, because if your opponent goes bars in Weapon Support Center and you've gone tier 2, you still have a vehicle you can pull out the bat, and people often forget about it. Forget about the power of being able to just suppress everything, and you can't really penetrate the armor.
Bars can do very little damage against the rear armor especially, and now and then they do damage to it even on the frontal armor and stuff like that, but it's not reliable whatsoever, so you really need a more reliable counter. And the only thing that I can see Inverse building now is like more bar rifles maybe, and just surrogate or build an MG with AP rounds, which no one
well,
uses.
stickies are quite a popular... oh wow, mine's going off all over the place.
Yep.
That was a really nasty mine. No, stickies are pretty popular as a counter to a half tracks, because then it means the half track can't just go in and push you around, at least not unless he wants to actually lose it.
Yeah,
But
just
yeah.
not reliable enough to get the damage you need, and it can just limp out of there and get repaired really quickly by a pyro, because the max health of the half track is so low it doesn't take you many seconds to repair it back.
No, I mean look at the VPs though. I mean, considering this is quite a Ver-orientated map, I mean to already have the Ver player down past 300 and to have still 500 yourself is a really good job by Inverse.
Yeah, it's very impressive, I must say. And the Whermacht player has had a right decap by just sneaky engineers over and over again, and the left side has been in American hands for basically the entire game. He's been nosing around there with his pyros trying to decap that 5 fuel now and then, but he's always been stopped by something, bar rifles or whatever really.
Yeah, it's been pretty nasty. Those double snipers are still... Oh, he hit some... Oh, destroyed engine as well, and I'm pretty sure we have stickies, haven't we?
I have not
been
paying attention to the upgrade, but I think it's gonna be...
Oh, he could lose it. I know, there goes the sticky, and that half track is gonna be toast. Very nice. Out of control.
Oh, slowest out of...
no, I hate it when it does that.
Bam!
There we go, and there's a nice bit of veterancy. Those double snipers with 8 and 12 kills respectively, so doing a pretty nice job there of laying down the hurt.
Ooh, yeah, 20 kills in total for both snipers, and with riflemen reinforced cost being increased, it hurts you quite a bit to lose rifles like that.
Yeah, for sure. What I do like is when you lose enough men on a rifle squad for them to drop the bar, but you don't actually lose the whole squad. So then you can have a 3-bar vetted squad, and
yeah.
it's so rape.
Like
So rape.
what Inverse did. He picked it up with this.
With his Vet 1 rifles, yeah. They got 6 infantry kills, 1 light vehicle, which is quite nice this early in the game, but he does need to rake in the kills in quite a big way, though, if we're going to be seeing lots of veterancy out. We actually have a pack out from Skyland, so he's obviously feeling quite defensive at the moment. He's, you know, he's probably thinking like tech to a, I don't know, an M8 or a Sherman. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Supply yard is up for Inverse, but he hasn't actually built tier 3 or tier 4 for that reason yet. I'm not sure why, but I guess because he's floating a metric crap ton of fuel, really. 175 fuel in the bank. He can build whatever he wants to, really. Just go tank depot and Sherman or whatever he wants, really. But those 2 snipers is really hemorrhaging his manpower. That's the main issue he has now.
Yeah, those damn snipers. But the good thing is that the US sniper scales a lot better into the late game than those VAR snipers will. You know, if he can slowly vet up his own sniper, then he'll have a much better chance of countering the Whermacht snipers.
9 kills and vet 1 Whermacht infantry and grenadiers on the field.
Oh wow, forces a big retreat by Inverse here on the left hand side, while Skyland was pushing rifles off on the right. A big push here on the left.
Oh,
Sniper is being very ballsy. And now MG gets nicely flanked. Very nice stuff, very nice stuff.
Pack is forced to remove back as well, but at the same time we had a little bit of the engagement on the right side versus bar rifles versus 2 Volks. No, 1 Volk and Pio, but the 2 snipers were there to support him, so those bar rifles booked it. They had no weight.
There's a tank depot.
Yep, TD up. He actually decided to go for that. He had a little bit of manpower issue with getting it up in the first place, but he waited for a little bit and managed to...
Whoa, what the...
To get her goal.
What the fuck? Both snipers.
Oh, that's a mortar.
Oh no, I didn't even... Oh wow, was he walking over the mine?
Yes.
Oh no, I missed it as well. I was going in for a zoom in on the Stu, and oh god, that was... Oh dear.
That's a huge loss for the Whermacht. If that Stu was on the field and he hadn't have gone, you know, blitz or, you know, if he had nothing like the Stu on the field right now, I'd just call it for the allied player there.
Yeah, that was insane.
He would have no way to
lose both snipers on one mine. So painful.
Oh,
but yeah, the Stu is like, this is something else that was probably should have been tested a bit more extensively in the old beta patch when they were patching for 2.602, because the Stu now comes very quick, and
you see this, he's actually very close to his own mine there, and the mortar was actually firing on him. No, it was actually firing on the bolt, sorry. Oh, this mortar though, it's gonna get toasted!
Oh wow, he loses the whole gun. You know, I played Skyland actually recently. I got him an auto match. The game was going pretty well for me. I thought, you know, this is looking pretty good. And then suddenly the Stu rolls out, and the first shot killed an entire rifle squad. And the following shot killed an entire rifle squad and an entire engineer squad. So it was, I mean, the Stu is sometimes it can land on like a blob of infantry and it seems like it does nothing. But other times it's just like instantly rape everything. It's like the Flammenwerfer. You know, you don't see them too often, but when you do, they have the potential to do so much damage. It's insane.
Generally they just don't.
Yeah, generally they don't, but they're better than last
Sherman
match.
out. Sherman out.
Lovely.
He had enough fuel for that easily. He can actually build himself another Sherman in just a few seconds. If he just has had the manpower for it, which he obviously doesn't with reinforcing all those expensive rifles because of the Stu graping everything that moves.
Yeah, indeed. I'd like to see get a couple of Shermans and then the up gun or something like that.
Yep, but I guess Skyland was expecting, you know, M8 built a pack for that. It never came, but at least now he has the pack for the Shermans hitting the field. It's not upgunned yet, probably not going to be for quite a bit, but we do have top gunners on the Shermans, just increasing their anti-infantry roll a little bit more. Oh, mine!
Straight into a mine. We actually have Tank Vet being researched by Skyland, so he really wants to keep that Stu alive, and it's obviously going to be a pinnacle part of his strategy. And he just built himself another sniper as well. That's about to pop out in a second.
Very nice. So very mixed. He went tier 1, tier 2, got a pack and some grants, and, you know, losing both his snipers to that mine getting mortared. And actually having enough manpower to build another sniper is pretty impressive.
For sure, we actually have Vet 2 on that American sniper, done very well to stay alive all this time. But that Stu is just going to be a pain in the ass to deal with unless he can get a Sherman into the fray.
Yeah,
Without
that's
AT
Sherman.
guns, it can be very painful. I mean, Tier 2 Blitz is kind of weird, to be honest. You don't often see Tier 2 Blitz because, you know, Blitz gives you Stormtroopers, and why have Stormtroopers when you can, or why have Grens when you can have Stormtroopers?
Friends, yeah.
But, well, I guess because they're quite a bit more expensive to reinforce and such like that. But,
Veterans in pinatas as well.
yeah, exactly. It's like they explode in like green numbers, and then the rifles are just
Green
like,
XP.
yes, yes, give us the XP. Yes, we can.
American
we can
rifles just galore everywhere. It's just yay!
Skyland is
XP
still
for everyone.
he's still hurting from
That's more,
from that
yeah.
from that mortar round. See that? Yeah, I mean, Invo's got it right. You know, that's why you don't blob anything. Least of all your snipers. That is, it's a common pitfall to have both your snipers.
Well,
if you're
just don't
sniper
walk
spamming.
over your own mines at least.
Yeah, don't walk over your own mines when there's a mortar on the field. Always gonna be a bad idea.
Yeah, very, very bad idea, because those mortars just gonna get hitting mines over and over again, just randomly when they're mortaring for MGs and stuff like that.
Ooh, Skyland's actually, he's really wants that other sniper back. Not only did he build himself one extra sniper, he's now just popped out another second sniper.
Wow. How can
So
he
that's-
afford these snipers? I'm not sure, you know.
Well, it's
what
because
are
he's gone
the
blitz,
company-
and that Stu has been sort of keeping Inverse at bay. He hasn't been able to make any big pushes yet, hasn't lost a whole lot, so he's been able to afford the... Oh my god!
Oh.
It's like a fucking 105, but like it fires constantly.
And grapes rifles every day.
It just
So we
rapes
do have a
rifles
second
so hard.
Sherman out from Inverse, second Sherman, and he's getting the top gunner instantly. Still no up gun, but yeah, it's 2 Shermans versus 1 pack now, and I don't see any Shreks on the Grens or Stormtroopers.
Oh, I do see he just upgraded a Shrek in the middle, capping that middle VP. But I gotta say, Inverse done a really good job keeping up the VP pressure. I think this is all you can really do on this map, is just try and out VP your opponent, because as you can see, as we go into the late game, the tactical map has shifted a little bit, and Skyline controls quite a significant chunk of it now for a sort of a mid-game Ver player.
Yeah, I'd say he probably, you know, if it's not 50%, it's 40-45% of the map is in Whermacht hands at the moment, and he's actually almost got hold of all 3 VPs, but the pie on the left side got forced off by the Sherman.
Oh, do you see that? Beautiful use of bar suppression there on the right-hand side. Inverse, he only
Nice.
had 3 guys in green cover there, or 4 guys in green cover, charged by MP40s, but instantly, bam, pops bar suppression, and there they go.
And now he's gonna run for the VP as well. Brilliant move.
Those double snipers though, and he's even getting support veterancy now to vet up his snipers, so those rifles are just gonna melt even faster.
Yeah, even with that very early Volk and rifle engagement, which you could say he lost. Oh, it is mine! Ah, damage engine! Oh, and sticky as well!
Oh dear, that was
Ew.
quite painful. Ah, he's lucky he didn't get a destroyed engine there though. Nice use of the Sherman there on the left hand side to DQ the MG42, and the sniper's
Nice.
still going to work now with 17 kills. I gotta say, Inverse I think has actually been getting almost more kills out of his single sniper than Skyland has out of his 4 snipers.
Oh yeah, 17 kills, and you know, most of them pretty expensive kills, support crews like MG crew and the Grens as well. Obviously he
Yeah.
shot a fair bunch of Volks, but mostly it's been very expensive troops, I think. We do have a
Popping
second
those
pack out
Grens
from-
is always good.
Yep, second pack stopped the Sherman on the left side from advancing into the base or whatever.
Yeah, I
Oh.
saw that. You do need 2 packs really against Tank Depot. Oh no,
There
he
we
dropped a
go.
bar. He didn't get a chance to pick it up. I guess he was too nervous about that second shot coming in and wiping out the whole
Yeah.
squad.
I actually didn't see it under the troops. I wasn't paying attention that closely, but I actually didn't see it because one of the guys was standing on top of it.
Ah. Oh my god, every guy just evaporates. I mean, 15 kills already, and I sort of gathered from the replay comments on this game that that Stu goes on to get quite a lot of kills.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the hero of the Whermacht.
Yeah, MVP, but we shall see. I really want to see the upgun on those Shermans though, because then it will really shred the Stug. Like, because right now, you know, Stug armor, you won't really penetrate it very well with a Sherman on the front, but you know, you get the upgun and then you're penetrating every time. And you're still able to sort of, you can't take head to head, but you can sort of deal a bit of damage to Panthers and P4s and heavier tier 4 armor and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, look, the sniper is getting really ballsy there, taking a
Oh.
shot on the Pio, decapping the middle VP, and the Stu was aiming for him, but never had the chance to
A
fire.
one-man squad capping a point near a sniper, that was
MG
such obvious
stolen.
bait.
MG
Oh,
stole on the
nice
left.
use of the MG, and then he just flips it straight away, doesn't even retreat it. Just
Nice.
flips it. And we're going to see a Grenadier grenade. Does
Oh,
he
grenade.
notice? He
does
doesn't
not.
notice, but luckily he's quite spread out, and he didn't even lose a squad. Oh, they exchanged pineapples there. Nuke and pineapple went in And suddenly the VPs have actually switched into Whermacht hands. All 3 VPs now in Whermacht hands, so that's looking good for Skyland. Yeah, he went out and just sort of blitzed them. He didn't take any of the resources near them. He just went out and blitzed the VPs themselves.
Comes to Sherman again.
Oh
my god! That was a massive hit. I now understand why Stuhs really work on this map due to all the shot blockers, these containers and the train cars and stuff like that. I can really see that working out. And you know, especially since he went for tank depot, he doesn't really have an extremely reliable way, as we said before, unless he gets the up guns for the Shermans. Because AT guns is really the bane of the Stug armor, because even though it doesn't penetrate on the frontal armor all the time, but when it does, the Stuh and Stug has so low health that it does so much damage to it.
Yeah, it's like, it's the same deal with the Panther. Like, people think the Panther's like really super tough, but actually it's just the armor that's gets good. The health is shit. It's like a Sherman health.
Yeah, it's like 100 health more than a Sherman or something. So
yeah, something like that.
That's only like 7% more, because a Sherman has 636 or some odd number like that.
Yeah, and I think the Panther has like 750 or something like that.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a similar deal with the Stug. Yeah. Inverse actually got the squad of Rangers. I'm not sure I like that. Against double snipers? Ugh.
Against Stuh? No.
Yeah, not against Stuh armor either. That's not a good idea, really. Oh,
counter snipe! No! No!
Oh,
he laid down twice.
He had to bend down and do that. And he's actually going to be able to finish building that bunker. He should be able to get a counter sniper now, though. There goes a sniper. Beautiful stuff there. He had to lose a lot of men to get it, but now he gets the counter snipe. But he could risk having his sniper get run down here by these Grens.
Yeah, but these Grens are forced to... Yeah, maybe they're gonna go for it. They're gonna go for it, but with 2 minutes...
Oh god, he needs to retreat that sniper, I think, or just like decloak and run.
Nope. Yeah, cloak and run.
Yeah, you just need to spam that C button. Oh no, he's gonna get revealed. Oh, the snipe misses. Retreat. He does get it. Very nice. He got pretty lucky there, but I mean, you know, the luck swings both ways. You know, when Inverse missed the earlier counter snipe before.
Now it's one counter snipe miss each. We got some
exactly.
Actually found a pack on the right side.
Oh, nicely done. If they can decrew or even kill that pack, that would be huge.
Yeah, he should probably just... Because it's pretty far into enemy territory, and he's not gonna get a squad there fast enough to recruit.
Although actually stealing pack right now would actually be quite worth it, I think, for Inverse as well. So
the problem is he doesn't really have any squad around there. I guess he could. Nah, he's just gonna go for
he's just gonna kill it, which isn't too bad actually when he has Shermans. You know, if he can get the up gun on the Shermans and there's only 1 pack to deal with, then he can do some serious damage.
Yep, there goes the pack. We got the MP40 boys gonna try and save the pack, which is too late, but versus SNG Rangers, I'm not sure who's gonna win.
I don't know. MP40s have good DPS, but Vet 2 on Volks isn't that great. Especially not if we see a pineapple get thrown.
There we go.
He's way outgunned.
Stuh fire! Explosive.
You're losing a sector.
Gonna try and grab that VP back again. Only 133 VPs for Skyland, so he doesn't have very many of them. He's really running out. He's floating quite a bit of manpower, though. I think he's waiting for the Tiger, because that Tiger's going to be rolling out any minute now. He only needs about 1/3 of a CP.
Yep, he only managed to wipe the VP on the right, and the left side is going to get capped by these engineers. I guess he's going to cap and repair, or repair first. He's going to go for the repair first.
And there's that MG bunker there in the middle, watching the middle VP, so that's going to be really difficult to take out. This is where it would be good to build himself another mortar again, or something like that.
Wow, very lucky frontal penetration from a bazooka on one of the Ranger squad. He got sniped and instantly retreated before the Stuh managed to hit him. So yeah, at least he's trying to decrease the casualties on his Rangers.
Man, it's so hard to reduce losses on Rangers, especially with double snipers out.
One Stuh-shot kills 3 rifles, right?
Oh god. Yeah, he says 35 kills Stuh. I mean, that thing is... It's just a bane of all American players this patch, it really is. But Sniper's still plugging away against these Vet 2 Grens, doing a really good job of it. Fast suppression popped and a grenade, but nice dodge.
He gets a pineapple here. Nope, he needs for the retreat.
He saw the pineapple coming, but that was nicely done. I'm surprised that the Stuh hasn't just sort of run forward and tried to squish the Sniper or attack ground it where he knows that it is. You know, using the unit sniped icon, but...
He got a bit very wary after that, the mine on the half track maybe. You know,
yeah, perhaps.
Get his Stuh damaged or destroyed engine and then get Sherman rushed.
He is definitely floating for the Tiger now, though. He's floating 900 manpower, but he only needs a sliver of a CP now to pop it.
Very nice. We do have an off-map combat group unlocked, so if you could get AT guns in that, that would be brilliant.
That would be really
Sure.
good, yeah.
Can he get it if he doesn't have the motor pool? Can you still get
Yes,
the
yes, you can still get the AT guns, yeah.
See.
The one thing he definitely doesn't want though is like a double Ranger call-in or something like that. That would just be horrible.
Or like MGs or something.
Yeah, MG, mortar, and an M8, and it's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
great. Thanks, game.
Vanilla
But now
life.
comes the Tiger, and it's got Vet 1 as well, because the Stu had Vet 1 earlier. And I think we're shaping up for a big American push now. This could be really good fun to watch.
I'm not sure
Whoa, he just
what he
retreated?
can do. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he's very, very scared about Stu getting more kills because he's actually, I think he's trying to save as much manpower. Oh, huge shit, 2 rifle kills yet again. He's trying to save manpower for off-map combat group, probably, you know, chancing it to get M10s or...
Oh, we have Vet 3 on the sniper with 24 infantry kills.
Nice.
I love Vet 3 snipers. They get a 20%
on the
range
MG bunker.
increase.
Wow! The overshoot or the scatter actually killed 2 of the grunts as well. And
Oh,
that
very
MG
nice, very nice. He's still another MG42 steal there on the left-hand side, and now the Tiger and the Stu are just gonna blitz it. It looks like.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
Oh
Aver
my
has about this.
God, 5 rifles down to a single Stu
Huge
round there.
hits. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. You know, what can you do? He's got some Rangers, you know, rare armor, sure, but otherwise he's pretty useless versus Stug and Tiger armor. No AT guns on the field. He's
Oh, we see a
loading
pineapple going on
Tiger
some Vulcan B40s here on the right-hand side. BP does a load of damage. He might finish off the squad.
Oh, he might get it here. He's microing the Stu and the Tiger at the same time.
He doesn't quite get it. That Sherman needs to run the fuck away if he's gonna live.
He's gonna get blocked. Nope. The Sherman driver just said nope. Nope.
Vet 3
I'm not
Sniper
gonna
is
get-
just running his ass off to try and get away. This is a really good time to try and buy the upgun though. When you're facing a Tiger, you need the
Sherman
upgun.
driver really needs to keep reversing. He just can't sit there fighting
Oh,
a
he's
Stu.
stuck in the negative cover. Oh no, he loses the Sherman. That
I
was
am not
nasty.
sure what can stop a base raid from here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe sticky it to death? I have no... Oh my god, did you see that Tiger shot?
Yeah, I saw that Tiger shot.
I just see limbs. I just see limbs.
Everywhere. He needs to get the Stu into the base and do proper damage. The Tiger gun is awesome, but it's not a, you know...
Not a base killer, no,
big
but the
killer.
Stu could 3-hit kill pretty much every base building in here. If he just stayed in there and killed all the base buildings, that would have won the game right there, but now he's got another problem to deal with, which is a Sherman flanking on the left-hand side.
Well, you know, I guess Inverse is doing a very good job at distracting Skyland at the moment, because he doesn't really have a choice but try and...
Yeah, try and run around him. He's
Yeah, because
desperately
he
trying to
really
decrew his pack, though.
Even if he goes for, you know...
Oh, we have another counter snipe by the Vet 3 Sniper. It just ran
Oh.
forward using its full speed cloak and popped off
Yes.
at that sniper.
You just can't get, you know, close enough to a sniper that cloaks and runs. Runs in cover. Runs in cloak.
Yeah, you can't chase it down really. That Sherman though is so low health. He's gonna try and chase it with the Tiger as best he can. He might even pop a Faust off.
Yeah, he could pop a Faust, but he's going for the VP because he's down to 119 VPs at the moment. Wow, huge reinforcement for the Whermacht player, MP40s and Shrek Friends. Nuclear Pineapple, complete miss. These rifles need to get the hell out of
Oh,
dodge. They do.
grenade is
Nice.
very painful though. There's huge action everywhere right now. It's all kicking off.
Got a sneaky Pineapple.
MP40s are chasing this poor rifle squad. Oh, they get the
Oh,
rifle squad as well. He was unvetted though, so it's not a huge loss, but still not very good. There's a medic bunker as well that's going to pump out another 3 grand in a minute.
We got... I'm not sure if he built 2 M10s or if he got it in an off-map combat group.
Off-map combat group must be.
Yeah, it is. It is off-map combat group. I see the timer is... The cooldown is gone.
2 M10s is like the
Oh,
best thing he
shit.
could have gotten right now. Couldn't have been any better than 2 M10s.
You are screwed, Tiger. Good night.
Why do I never get this lucky with the rolls? 2 M10s is like the best possible unit composition you could have asked for right now.
Nice micro blocking him.
Yeah, he's going to block him.
Off-map
I just
combat.
want to see a bit of squishing now on those grenadiers. That would just make it perfect. Oh, one M10 goes down. He could lose the other M10, but even if he does lose the other M10, he's still going to be able to get the kill with a sticky.
Stickies,
If he
yeah.
wanted to be really clever, he'd tell the M10 to attack ground somewhere and he'd kill the Tiger with a sticky and he'd get Vet 3 instantly.
Oh, he might get it in. Anyways.
Yeah, he's going to get it anyway. This
Droid
needs to pop a
engine, that
sticky.
Tiger's not getting out of there.
Oh, he picks up a Shrek! He gets a Shrek on a our rifle squad, but it bounces on the rear.
Air armor? Whoa, the sniper's running around uncloaked because the Gren corpse is seeing him. But he's not paying attention to
wow,
fire.
and there it goes. Instant vet 3 on a rifleman with a Shrek. Oh dear, oh dear, the pain is going to start rolling in now in a big way. But how much does Inverse actually have left after that huge battle?
Well, he did lose one rifle squad, but I do believe, what the hell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he has 5 rifles, the SMG Rangers, the stolen MG, 1 engineer, and that sniper. So he lost both Germans and both M10s. Wow, huge steel hit still on Vet 3 rifles. Apparently we found the weakness of Vet 3 rifles, which are usually terminated. Stuhs are even more terminators.
Oh my...
Other news, shoot it. You need to retreat that rifle. You retreat that rifle. Oh, very good.
The only thing that will save you from a Stuh is retreating, because it does such terrible damage to retreating units, but... Oh wow, this Pioneer squad with Minesweepers could actually... Yeah, it's going to force the Rifle squad to retreat. That's pretty hilarious.
Oh god. Painful.
There's a pack that he could steal. Inverse, he could steal that pack. And he really should try and steal it if he can.
Yeah, he really needs that pack against that Stuh. The Rangers are just not good enough, and with both M10s dead for killing the Tiger and both Shermans down, the Stuh can reign supreme once again.
I'm amazed that we haven't seen double snipers from Inverse though against all these Vet 2 infantry. I think he could really, he wouldn't be doing himself any disservice by getting himself another sniper.
Yep, we'll see if he pops bar suppression here. I do believe he's popping bar suppression on the left side with the sniper here.
Oh no, grenade, huge grenade! Gets a load of kills and does a load of damage. Very painful.
But reinforcing Vet 3 rifles with stolen Shrek says goodbye MP40 bolts, and they just take it instantly. Terminators. Nice mine at the VP there from those the Pios, the sweeper Pios. Actually,
I saw that he actually. Well, he saw that, and then he actually saw, I think, or anticipated another mine to be laid close to the VP, and he chucked a grenade on it to detonate it.
Ah. See, very nice stalling actually with Pios on the left side. A little bit of a lull in the game here. They're catching their breaths. I think after 36 minutes of constant onslaught from both sides.
Yeah, they need it. They really do need it. And we have the Vet 3 rifles coming to reinforce. The Vet 3 rifles, they're the game will now probably revolve around them. That tends to be what happens, in the late game, the US late game. It's just all about your Vet 3 whatevers, or Vet 2 whatevers.
Yeah, he actually got Vet 1 on retreating. Killing one of the retreating pilots from the bar rifles, capping the VP on the left. So yeah, the Vet is rolling in very slowly, but Vet 1 for the Rangers for killing a pack and some Volks.
Well, Vet on the Rangers is always good. There's nothing bad about Vet on Rangers. If you get those guys to Vet 3, that's even better than a Vet 3 rifle with a Shrek, I'd say. Because with those Thompsons, it's just like, oh my god, 150% damage on Thompsons, yes please.
And all of a sudden the Stuh just decides to miss constantly. There we go.
It doesn't do so much damage to those guys. Oh, nasty mine. Vet 3, you won't say the rifles from a mine.
Because it's not a Shrek goes off and misses.
Oh, misses. How does it miss? The accuracy on those rifles is so intense. They get so many flips.
Maybe you get a negative modifier when you're suppressed. I actually
you could be right. Yeah, I've never looked into that actually. I'm a bit of a stats whore, but I've never looked into that.
Yeah, suppressed and pinned states is
Oh, there's a hit now. There's a hit. I mean, there are hits and there are hits. I mean, considering that the Stuh already takes less damage.
Oh, Sticky!
Look how much damage this Sticky is going to do, though. Immobilized! It takes it down by about half of its health there.
But
with 59 kills, though. Jesus Christ.
I'm not sure what I would do as Inverse here. He's floating 400 manpower, so he could, save enough up 800 for the off-map combat group and, pray to the dice gods once again. But I'd probably if this is gonna continue, you need AT guns. Steal the pack, or
I would probably bank on OMCG at this point actually, because he isn't recrewing the packs, Skyland. Although Inverse probably doesn't know that. So I don't think relying on OMCG would be such a bad idea right now, because he has to get some form of AT, which is either M10, which is okay, or he'll get himself an ATG, which will be even better.
He just really needs some form of long-range AT versus this Tiger. You can't just run around sticking it to death. It's not
it's not practical really, especially not when it's Vet 3 and the Stuhs Vet 3. Yeah, I mean stickies shouldn't even work really against Stuhs at a Vet 3, or at least their chance of success is vastly reduced. Luckily, it actually had it was destroyed engine for a little while until just now it just got repaired.
Yeah, it was immobilized actually. The Stuhs.
Yeah, it immobilized. Yeah, it's still yeah.
V3 sniper going to work on the grenadiers on the left side with a stolen bazooka. Must
Oh,
have stolen it from
interesting.
the Rangers, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah, he wipes the VP and then gets the fuck out of there because you know what? V3 snipers are scary.
Yeah, and you don't want to mess with them because they're gonna pop the squads down to one man in just a few seconds. Oh, huge
So,
mine goes off.
lots of defensive mines now from Skyland. He really wants to protect his 83 remaining VPs.
Yeah, a lot of, and he's gonna go for another bunker just at the VP here. And Terminators get two losses, one tire shot.
Yeah, they
We might get the
taking a
decap
lot of-
though. Oh,
taking
no.
more losses there, really painful. And now the entire Blitz doctrine has been opened up to Skyland here, so he's able to pop stuff like Manpower Blitz, which is really painful late game. Because he's floating so much fuel, he could just like spam, I don't know, he could build tier 3 and spam Pumas now or something like that.
Did you see the bazooka
I saw a
guy
bazooka
on
kill a
Ranger
medic.
popping the medic? Yeah, ah, that was hilarious. That was so funny.
Oh,
Like
God.
the Stuhs comes here, fuck that, I'll just shoot this medic guy.
Oh god, it's like, yeah,
Those
Klaus,
two
pick up
VPs,
the
American
dead
hand.
German here. No, the bazooka! The ultimate anti-interrupting weapon! God.
Get down, Klaus! Ah, I'm dead. Shit. Shit.
The bazooka, the natural predator of the medic.
medics. We got another bunker going up, this time on the right VP. I guess he's gonna cap it with the Grens and build a bunker to protect it. But with these
Yep.
rifles, they're gonna see him. Let's see, Fog of War. Yep, he can see it getting capped now. And he can see what squad it is, and there goes the off map. A few seconds after it's actually started capping it. A little bit too early, I'd say.
Yeah,
But I
the
guess
best
he just
timing
wants
is
to
just
hit hands.
before it gets whited, because most opponents would have looked away at that point. And so it becomes
Yeah,
a
but I
choice
think
whether to try and risk it or to run away.
Yeah, I think he really wants it, you know, not to get whited actually, so that's why he did it. Otherwise, he probably should have waited because, you know, with Tiger and that Stu just rolling in the kills, and he doesn't have any proper counter at the moment. He got an off-map combat group now. We do have an M10, you know, not the best thing he could ever get. I do believe we do have an MG, 2 MGs. No, one was stolen. 1 MG, and he probably got rifles because right now he's packing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rifles and 2 Rangers. So
Okay.
Rangers and MG.
I hope he's got some decent supply upgrades, because otherwise he's going to have a hard time sustaining this kind of massive infantry force.
Yeah, he's got 260 upkeep at them, or 260 income, 261 now.
M10 just bounced off the rear armor of that Tiger. So annoying.
Point blank bars versus MP40 Volks Vet 2, I don't think so.
Where's the pineapple when you need it?
Ooh,
Oh, nice
rear armor.
ranger hits. Yeah, I mean, bazookas, they get a massive damage buff versus Tiger rear armor.
Yeah, the problem is just the deflection or the penetration stats.
Yeah, you have to penetrate in the first place. Yeah, that's very true.
But on the rear armor, yeah, huge. Nice, another rear armor hit. Wow, but that Ranger squad is almost dead, down to 1 man. And the middle VP is being protected by an MG bunker at the same time.
He
It's
might be able to
actually
white it though if he's lucky. Oh, he
It's
does
white.
get the whiting. Very nice.
And he's actually capping the left side as well, so this puts Skyland in quite a bit of trouble, because he really needs to produce something right now, because he can't afford having these VPs in the enemy's favors for too long.
Oh god, Stu is just so rape at this point. Incredibly, he manages to finish the cap on that middle VP. Now all the VPs are actually in Inverse's favour. So actually, unless Skyline gets some infantry out there really fucking quick, he's going to lose the game due to
Might lose
VPs.
these SMG Rangers though.
Oh god, don't lose the
what-
vetted Rangers. They've only got vet 1, but you really need to keep him.
Tiger just destroyed the main gun out of the M10, and the American.
So that thing needs to get the fuck out of Dodge. How much manpower does Inverse have? Is he close to another OMCG?
No, he's
Oh,
not
dear.
even there. 300, 200. Now he's reinforcing. He's nothing.
Oh dear, oh dear.
With Rangers and M10, you know, I'd say that was.
Oh
wow.
god,
That's not
MG
easy.
down. He needs that Vet 3 rifle with a strike to do a lot of legwork now. No, don't recrew the MG, that would be terrible.
Ah,
Oh
deflection.
my god! Oh no! No! Oh god, that rifleman he's been turned into a leg and a bit of arm and a bit of torso with arms still attached. That's just, oh god.
I'm so shocked right now. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say at this time. Rifle Squad was totally MVP of Inverse Total Army. He has no way of combating these. The Stu and the Tiger is just gonna roam all over the field now and grape everything, and you won.
Yeah, I mean, when you only have Rangers, AT versus Stuhs and Tigers, it's just like, yeah, this ain't happening, is it? Incredibly, he still has that sniper popping away with 39 kills, but I mean, that doesn't even touch the 77 kill Stu. Let me just say that again in case you thought I was misspeaking. That is a 77 kill Stu.
Huge Stu. You know, it played out so well for Skyland in the respect of not going mortar pool. They should have gone mortar pool for that M8, which Skyland would have killed because they suspected an M8 to come out, or some form of armor, by building that tier 2 pack so quickly. But right now, you know, he really needed those AT guns in mid-game to deny that Stu 77, 80. I'm saying 80 kills on a Stu.
Oh dear lord, yeah, he needed a back tech, I think. I mean, earlier. He needed an earlier back tech maybe when he saw like the Tiger. He probably should have thought, yeah, you know, there's no way I can fight this with just Shermans. Unless you have so many supply upgrades that you can just spam the fuck out of OMCG. You can't, or M10s and make a massive M10 train. You can't rely on off-map stuff to deal your AT for you.
I'm not sure even what he was gonna suppose. You know, obviously if he's got an AT guns, the whole game would have rolled out differently. But right now there's 3 fucking Stuhs and a Tiger.
Yeah, this is like so much spam of Stuhs. But only one.
The first 2 worked so good, so why don't I get 2 more and just rape everything that moves?
Yeah, exactly. He's done a good job of trying to stay in there, but he just can't hold this. You know, all aSIISkyland has to do now is put 1 Stu on each VP, guarding each VP, and he will never lose it.
Yeah.
He can just literally sit there with attack ground on, and he will just win.
Yeah, pretty much. There's just no way to get the VPs back quick enough to get 2 of them in the Americans' favor here, in inverse favor, to win this game. Right now, he's just basically slowly withering away. I don't know, if I was playing this game, I would be so dead, you know, at the 5-minute mark, but you know, theory crafting wise, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do right now, and I don't think Inverse pretty much feels the same. What do I do right now? I try to kill the Stu and get a VP, but it's just not gonna be good enough.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck do I do? And now he's just getting crushed. Oh wow, he might be able to kill the 86 kill Stu here with a
Another
sticky.
sticky off, I guess.
Now, he's going to lose that rifle though. He's just throwing his units away now. I think he just wants to kill that Stu. Like, he knows he's going to lose, but the Stu's going to die.
Screw you, Stu, sticky. Let's see if he gets it.
Wow, he
there
gets
goes.
it. On the frontal armor as well. That was lucky. 86, yeah, that's...
86.
It fought well, but... that was pretty intense.
The death came at the cost of one full rifle squad and a couple of casualties on others, and then, you know, 86 kills more just to top it off.
Yeah, that's
Or
just
80
insane.
kills.
Like, you know, you see snipers sometimes get that kind of kill count, but very rarely do you see it on a vehicle.
Especially a Stu, because, you know, technically the health is not great.
Not great, no. I think
crap.
what really saved it was getting an early vet 1. That really does do a huge lot, because it takes your received damage down to 0.75. That's all it is. It's very basic, but it means you can take more hits.
Yeah. But Skyland is basically just chasing everything off the field right now and chasing infantry squads as they retreat.
I think he's just going to go into the base and pop Blitzkrieg. That's what it looks like he's about to do, because he's floating the unis for it. Yeah. I can imagine him just popping Blitzkrieg. Yeah, here we go. Is Blitzkrieg popped? And he's going to use that just, look at the speed on those things, it's insane.
Power of the Stuhs with Blitzkrieg on. This triage is going to go down quite fast. There it is.
Yeah, down that goes. Now he's going to turn his attention to the barracks, I suppose, or the M10, I don't know.
I don't know.
Those Stuhs fire so quick with Blitzkrieg.
The M10 reliably, actually. Gonna stick out a Tiger, but, you know... Yeah.
With Blitzkrieg, getting your damage engine doesn't even matter. You make up for that with the extra speed bonus.
Yeah,
but now comes, this is the end game now. I mean, but look at the VPs, they were so close as well all game. I mean, Inverse had such a great early game.
Yeah, he had him down to 142, where the game was pretty still reliably going in, you know, no one's favor really, even in Inverse's favor. But after that, it just went downhill from there.
The veterinary sniper is getting chased by MP40s. This doesn't look good. It's got 47 kills.
That sniper's gonna die.
No, he pops Blitzkrieg to chase the sniper.
And he's retreating. He's gonna get cut down on retreat probably. Nope.
They actually can't fire while they're retreating, but oh dear, he had almost 50 kills to his name.
Stolen Shrek is not even enough. There goes the squad.
Oh
Shrek.
God!
Playback over.
I'm glad the playback finished just there because I got this great screenshot of these rifles in midair. They're pulling really funky moves. One of them looks like he's on a dance floor, and the other one is like, I don't know, it looks really bizarre.
Oh yeah, I can see that now. You know, obviously the replay thing. What the hell? I got this one guy staring at me on the screen. He's sitting down, dead, bleeding. You know, reaching his hand up in the air, crying for help from a medic or something.
Yeah.
Right at me, and his eyes look all derp. And then I get guys
good.
flying in the background. Oh, epic screenshot. I gotta get rid of the HUD so I can make a screenshot and use this as my screensaver. This picture is so brilliant.
Yeah, this guy, I've got this guy doing like a funky, he's like, I don't know, he's doing the funky chicken or something, but he's like bit special. It doesn't really look right. But
it's a touch special.
Anyway, enough of looking at people in midair.
But it's so much fun.
That was a pretty good game considering it was Wreck Train, to be honest. I mean, most of the time my games on Wreck Train are, they're either, they're over in about 15 minutes either way. Whoever wins, because it just tends to turn into a bit of a camp fest. And we did see the bunker spam come into its own near the end. Those double med bunkers just popping out the free grens. I think he got 2 free grens out of them, which is nice.
I think I at least saw one. I'm certain about the one, and he probably got another one there because he had a bunch of Shrek grens on the field, and I'm pretty sure he didn't build them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he only built actually 2, and then he just got loads of free ones. But yeah, I mean, if you need another reason to go and play Blitz, then this should be it, because Blitz gives you the stew. You don't even need Stormtroopers anymore to make Blitz worthwhile.
Yeah, apparently not.
Because the stew is just like, it's rape. You just gotta keep it alive, get vet 1, and kite with it, and it's like, yeah. One
Kills
day,
your rifles
you
in 2
too
seconds.
could have an 87 kill stew. And even the next one he called on has already got 26 kills. So,
yeah, exactly. It has more kills than the Tiger has 27, but it's close to the Tiger, and the stew costs what, a fraction of that, really.
And the stew is 500 manpower.
Yeah, and
it's
the
not
Tiger's
particularly
8.
cheap, but it's just how quickly it can come. It can come at 4 CPs.
Yeah.
Like the American player hasn't even unlocked his has barely only unlocked Rangers by that point. So.
Yeah, and Rangers do bobkus.
Yeah, they do fucking jack shit. Unless you get Vet 3, and then you get a double bazooka lucky penetration with the extra damage. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, thanks for casting with me once again, Fatal. That was good fun, and I'm glad that we did a Wreck Train game, because, you can't do Semois, Langro, and Ango for forever. But yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, good game.
So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time. Also, stay tuned for a guide I have coming out soon about Pyrospam. That's going to be up on the GR portal soon, so do keep a lookout for that. It's going to be about, well, guess what? Spamming Pioneers against Brits. So yeah, see you guys next time.